Good evening, welcome to ITV News. This is Monday night's calendar and here are tonight's main stories. Also tonight. But first tonight, two claims that the death of a mother of 5 and agency nurse from Leeds could have been prevented if she'd had access to the correct protective clothing while she worked and had been seen by a doctor sooner once she fell ill. Josie Ecoli was 55 and worked at Harrogate District Hospital. Well, today her children claimed she'd sacrificed herself to make sure the bills would be paid. Victoria Whittam reports. Well, earlier today I spoke to Glenn Turp, who is Regional Director for the Royal College of Nursing. I started by asking him about his reaction to the death of Josie Ecoli and her family's claims that she wasn't properly protected. Well, next, only weeks after it was first announced, the temporary NHS Nightingale Hospital in Harrogate, set up to cope with the crisis, is due to officially open tomorrow. Well, the facility at the Harrogate Convention Centre has been shrouded in secrecy since construction began last month, but the official ceremony tomorrow afternoon will feature a very special guest of honour, Captain Tom Moore. That's still to come on calendar tonight. Well, next tonight, a North Nottinghamshire MP has branded fly tippers morons as he calls on the government to put pressure on councils to reopen tips. Lee Anderson, the MP for Ashfield, has called for action after a huge amount of waste was dumped close to a country park near Mansfield. Here's Michael Billington. Now, people living with disabilities have told ITV Calendar that they're worried they could lose out on care during the coronavirus pandemic, despite the government launching an action plan to try and retain standards. Well, concerns are growing over emergency powers, which temporarily relaxes the duty for councils to provide adult social care to all who are eligible. Nick Smith reports. Now, if there are any positives to be taken from this crisis, it's the communities up and down the region rallying to help those in desperate need. Often with little or no experience of managing relief projects, volunteers, many of whom are unable to work themselves, have set up schemes from scratch to help dozens of their vulnerable neighbours. Emma Wilkinson's been to visit one such project in Chesterfield. Now, with no sporting fixtures over the weekend and for the foreseeable future, some of the region's best-known figures have also been doing their bit to support the NHS. Stars of football, boxing, rugby league and cricket have all been playing their part, while Chris Dawkes has been finding out more. Well done to them all. Well, next tonight, they should have been kicking off a new UK tour at the weekend. Instead, Leeds indie band Kaiser Chiefs have found a new way to entertain their fans and get across the vital message about staying indoors. Their lockdown, stay-at-home version of their hit single Oh My God has gone viral on social media. Bass player Simon Ricks has been telling David Hurst how it came about. And you can see the full song on our website. And finally tonight, amid the sadness and the great toll that coronavirus is taking on so many, a story of joy and hope. When Ben McCafferty was seriously ill in hospital with COVID-19, his family was told to prepare for the worst. But against the odds, Ben, who has Down syndrome, pulled through. And as Lisa Adlin reports, he left Bradford Royal Infirmary with a very special send-off. Oh, a happy ending there for Ben. Here's Kerry with the weather. Kerry, thanks very much. That's it from us. Our next update is with me at 10:30. The national and international stories are next with Mary Nightingale. But for now, from the team on Calendar, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome to ITV News. This is the late update from Calendar. And first tonight, to claims that the death of an agency nurse who was a mother of 5 could have been prevented if she'd had access to the correct protective clothing and had been seen by a doctor sooner. Josie Ecoli from Leeds was 55 and worked at Harrogate District Hospital. Today, her children claim she sacrificed herself to make sure the bills would be paid. Victoria Whittam reports. The temporary NHS Nightingale Hospital in Harrogate, which was set up to cope with the crisis, is due to open officially tomorrow. The ceremony tomorrow afternoon at the Harrogate Convention Centre will feature a very special guest of honour, Captain Tom Moore, as Adam Fowler reports. Adam Fowler there. Well, a nurse from York has called for an end to discrimination against healthcare staff. Louise from the Well, finally tonight, a story of joy and hope amid the sadness that coronavirus has brought to many. Ben McCafferty's family were told to prepare for the worst when he was taken seriously ill with COVID-19. But against the odds, Ben, who has Down syndrome, has pulled through. And as Lisa Adlam reports, he left Bradford Royal Infirmary with a very special send-off. Happy ending there for Ben. That's the news. Now here's Kerry with the weather. Thank you very much, Kerry. That's it from me for now. Our next bulletin's tomorrow just after 6. But from all of us here, good night.